EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to historic Baltimore, Maryland and M&T Bank Stadium. Today we've got a Week 5 matchup in store here, as it'll be the Cincinnati Bengals taking on the Baltimore Ravens. Seems like we were just starting training camp, but here we are in October, and off we go on EA Sports. And no alley to be found. The coverage was solid, and he's dropped at the 18.
At their own 18-yard line.
Ready. 18 Cardinal.
And they start things off with a carry by Gibbs here. And he edges forward, but only gets a pair of yards out of it, and it's second down. This is 2nd and 8.
Brings up 2nd and 8 at the 20-yard line.
60 Maverick.
A play fake. Now Cunningham. Toward the sideline, and look at that catch. Dragging the toes, and that's going to be a first down. Well done. A really good pickup of 28 yards.
Baltimore Ravens.
On 1st and 10, here's Gibbs. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again 2nd and 10.
2nd and 10 at their 49.
Cunningham looking to throw. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Gibbs. And he is down at the 48. A pickup of 4 that started at 148-yard line and ended at the other. You talk about this Bengals defense. They were terrific last week in the win over Denver.
And it was the pass rush that really keyed their victory. Got to the quarterback 6 times for sacks and plenty of other turbulence in the pocket for him as well.
Cunningham to throw. The Bengal pressure gets him that time. Down he goes. Oh, a big decision here early. Look at this. They're going to go for it on their own side of the field.
7 Pirates. 79 Broncos.
They're indeed going for it as they look to throw. A hit as he throws, and this is going to be incomplete. A surprising move here on the opening drive of the game, and on the opening drive of the afternoon, the defense forces a turnover on downs. Here we go. Now Burrow changing things up here. They'll come out throwing here on 1st down. And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's 2nd down.
Not a great start dropping his first target, but let's face it, it won't be his last chance because he'll get opportunities to make up for that one throughout this game.
On 2nd down, Burrow. Short throw to Smith. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. Now they'll change things around before the snap. First down, here's Burrow. This pass complete to Higgins. It'll go down as a gain of 6, and that'll make it 2nd down.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4 at the 18-yard line.
Again, it's Burrow. Open man is Higgins, and he's got it. Touchdown, Cincinnati. A great effort there. His 4th touchdown on the year. And the Bengals are on the board first on the road here in Baltimore. Extra point by McPherson, up and good. And it's now a 7-0 game. And he'll elect not to run with it. And a fair catch on the kickoff will move the ball to the 25. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. Charles, we know that this offense is aggressive. We saw that last drive. They went for it on fourth down, didn't get it. Then they give up the touchdown. So now you feel like they really need to respond here.
They certainly do, but let's face it. Sometimes when you take that risk, you understand if you fail, a little more onus goes back on your ball club to try and pick themselves back up.
Now Cunningham. Throw left side complete. That's Flowers. So the completion good for 6 yards. 3rd and 7 now. This defense for the Bengals, they were terrific last week in the win over Denver.
And what keyed their victory? The pass rush. Got to the quarterback 6 times for sacks, and plenty of other turbulence in the pocket for him as well. Hard to throw the ball downfield when all you're seeing is opposing jerseys come at you.
Now a 3rd down throw, but it misses the target, incomplete.
That looks like it's going to be 2 empty possessions now to start this football game. I think they're going to have to sit down and talk about what worked for them last week in their win. Sometimes you over-game plan, overthink things. Get back to what works.
They'll try and throw for it here. And he's brought down. Can't do anything with a football. It's a sack and a turnover on downs. So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. Here's Burrow setting up to throw it. And that is caught. He's got it for a Bengal touchdown. Irv Smith Jr. from 17 yards out. And the Bengals are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Extra point by McPherson, up and good. And that'll make the score 14-0. After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. This will be taken in just shy of the goal line. Fair catch will move this out to the 25. The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. They find themselves in a good-sized hole here, and a good-sized hole early on in this game as they come up on 1st down. Throwing there, but this pass is going to wind up incomplete. You talk about this Bengals defense. They come into this one at the bottom half of the NFL against the run, number 19 overall.
For some defensive fronts, playing the run is not the priority. It's playing the pass, right? They get upfield, they rush the passer, and sometimes neglect stopping the run. That's something that they have to work on and reverse a little bit. Make sure you play the run on your way back to the quarterback.
5 yards, now it's 3rd and 5. They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks. Here's Cunningham. Oh, that's into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Mike Hilton. And he'll take this back down inside the 20. CD, I know it's just his 2nd year in the league as a quarterback, but that's going to be one when he flips on the tape. He's like, I shouldn't have thrown that ball.
No doubt about it, and his coaching staff will be emphatic about he shouldn't have thrown that ball. But remember, 2nd year, as you noted, on-the-job training. So he's got to take this feedback that he's getting, negative or otherwise, and turn it into positives moving forward.
Throwing now, Burrow on 1st down. Catch is made here by Irv Smith Jr. And the Bengals are going to have a 1st and goal coming up as the tackle made at the 3-yard line. Here's Higgins out on the right side. Touchdown, Bengals. T. Higgins with his 2nd touchdown of the game and 5th on the year. And the Bengals take a 3-touchdown lead. Extra point by McPherson, up and good. And it's now 21-0.
Evan McPherson to kick off for Cincinnati.
So how about this for a start? 21-0 here in the 1st as they kick this one away. Fair catch called for and taken back near the goal line. So that'll come out to the 25.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. Well, CD, you kind of feel like they're in a bit of a danger zone right here because now you're down 3 scores, and I know we're in the first half, but the way this offense hasn't been able to generate anything, you feel like they probably need to get something going on this drive, right?
Yeah, and sometimes I overuse that this is an important possession, but I think this has to be the possession where they come up with an answer because only a few teams in league history have ever come back from a 4-score deficit, and if they don't score here, that's what they could be facing the next time they get the ball.
Pat the street. Pat the street.
Cunningham. That's caught. It's Flowers. And they work this well upfield across the 45. 21-0 our score. Second quarter now from Baltimore. It's the Ravens in possession as they've got it with a 1st and 10.
Cougar 19. Trap 60. Trap 60.
Now Cunningham. He gets this out wide to Gibbs. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down. 2 yards to go, 2nd down.
At the Bengals 44-yard line.
In motion left, Bateman.
Hurt. Hurt. Right there. Hurt.
On 2nd down, here's Cunningham. To the right side, into the hands of Flowers. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Out of the gun, they'll give to Gibbs. And he'll be stopped after a gain of only a couple down to the 15-yard line.
Well, they didn't get a whole lot out of that one, but I think you've got to continue to try and run and try and keep the defense honest.
You mean also just sit back, dare you to throw it on every down?
Yeah, you get your quarterback hit a lot that way, too.
Steps away, and eventually taken down here. Great coverage downfield. The Ravens on 3rd down. 0 for 3 to this point. They could use a conversion. This will be 3rd and forever. On the move to his left. Well, the pressure too great, and he goes down once more. The Clemson product, DJ Reader, got in for the sack.
Justin Tucker on for the field goal.
And I tell you what, he got it from 58. That had lots of leg behind it. And the deficit drops now from 21 down to 18. That was perfect. From distance, he steps up, knocks it right down Main Street.
And Main Street's celebrating right now with him, aren't they? I love the mechanics of the whole thing. Snap, hold, everything was right on target, and the blocking was perfect, and he executed so well.
The Bengals drive about to get going. Right now, everything they touch turns to gold. This is their 4th possession. Touchdowns on their first 3 possessions. I mean, this defense, they can't seem to stop them. It's like they're on skates.
Great analogy, Brandon, because they are pushing them back and winning everything at the line of scrimmage. They've just been laying down tracks towards the opposite end zone. So, to themselves, all they're saying is, if we don't make a mistake, there's no way they can stop us. As a defense, you're more balanced when you're in zone coverage because you're able to keep your eyes on the quarterback and see the play develop in front of you. They're able to keep the quick pass in front of them and stop it right at the line of scrimmage.
Out of the gun, it's Burrow. Flush to his right. And a flag comes in as that one falls incomplete. Now let's see who this is on.
Here we go.
Now Burrow changing the look.
12, 11, 90, 12, 12.
They're going to look to throw. And that's going to be caught. T. Higgins. Now he's into the clear again. And all the way in for a Cincinnati score. T. Higgins on his way to a monster game. 3 first-half touchdowns. And the Bengals are able to add on to their first-half lead. Extra point by McPherson, up and good. And the route is on here in this first half. After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. Fair catch going to be taken, and this will be moved out to the 25.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. Last time out, you remember their drive stalled, but thanks to their kicker, booted a long field goal to at least get them 3. Now here they'll try to do better. And nothing but green grass here, middle of the field. And he'll have it past midfield, almost to the 40 before being taken down. From the gun, Gibbs will get it. And he still has yet to get on track in this first half as they're going to stop him behind the line. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. 2nd and 12.
Panther 11. Mustang 19.
Looking to throw. Cunningham. That is caught. Rashad Bateman. And he's got another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Bengals 23.
First and 10 at the 23-yard line.
60 Maverick. 60 Maverick. 19 tight. 19. Ready.
Here's Cunningham from the gun. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
And not a common sight, at least on this drive. A momentary setback, though, for this passing game that has been moving well this series. Good thing for them, though. Still 2 more downs to connect and try and pick up another first down.
This one caught by his tight end, Andrews. Now they got to get to the line quickly. Well, looks like they'll move things around here. Gibbs will try and pick it up. And he's got the first down as he gets it to the 8. Now the defense going to use the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in half number 1.
19 Lions.
Out of the gun here, it's Cunningham. Escaping the pressure. And he is into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. His second rushing touchdown on the campaign and 4th overall. And the Ravens get a late score here in the final minute of the first half. Tucker with the extra point, and the lead is down to 28-10. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. And he'll elect not to run with it. The fair catch will move this out to the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive. And with a 3-score lead already, this is not time for a momentum change, so I'd imagine they'd be happy to just take this into the locker room.
11, 11, 11, 11. 11, 11. 11, 11, 11.
Now Burrow on first down. And that one going to be off target and incomplete. Just his second incompletion so far. He's 8 for 10. I think he'll take 80%.
There's no doubt that he will, but if you're the defensive play caller, you better circle what you just dialed up on your play sheet and come back to it because you just caused an incompletion. You need a few more of those.
Burrow's throw there taken in by Smith. The Bengals going to use the second of their timeouts as it'll come with 36 ticks to go in half number 1.
12, 12, 12. 11 MT, 11 MT.
They will throw on first down with Burrow. To the sideline, and that is a heck of a catch as he was able to get both feet in. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38.
11 MT, take. 11 MT, take. 11 mighty. 11, 12, 12. Stop.
Here's Burrow. Short throw to Smith. Now the Bengals going to signal for their 3rd and final timeout. And with halftime on the horizon, they'll be out of timeouts from here forward. And Burrow going to change the play.
11, 11.
Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Burrow. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Clark. He's got his first catch here before halftime, and it goes for a first down.
First down, Bengals.
11, 11, 11.
To the air again, Burrow, eluding the pressure right. And he wisely will throw that one away.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up, not that time. Burrow once again here on 2nd and 10. That's to Chase. He's got it. Touchdown, Cincinnati. Jamar Chase in the final seconds of the first half. And the Bengals will extend their lead here just before halftime. Extra point by McPherson, up and good. And the route is on here in this first half. So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. But no run back here. Fair catch, and this will come out to the 25.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And with 10 seconds left, not really enough time to put something together. That's going deep for Bateman. And this will be caught at the 30. And with just 4 seconds left in this first half, a timeout call. So with 4 seconds to go in the half, here's the field goal unit onto the field. Tucker's kick is good. So he's been automatic to this point of the season, and he connects on the field goal there.
And what a luxury it is to have a kicker you can depend upon, partner, because he hasn't missed all year long. Converts on that one as well. And kudos to you. You didn't jinx him.
Charlie Jones now from his end zone. And that'll do it for the end of the second quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports.
Ravens 13.
And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, getting set for quarter number 3 here.
Justin Tucker to kick off for Baltimore.
The Bengals set to receive. They have the lead and the football to begin quarter number 3. The fair catch taken short of the goal line, and they'll begin this third quarter at their own 25.
Here we go.
The Bengals drive about to get going. Well, this offense, this team, they are rolling right now, Charles. They've scored on 3 straight possessions. You look at the scoreboard, and they pretty much right now got this thing on cruise control.
Yeah, and this is that time of game where you and I have to be prepared, right? Isn't this kind of like that empty the bucket time where you have to go into your blowout material and make sure we have some different things? That's what we're staring at right now, the way this one is going.
11 MT, Kate. 11 MT. Here we go. Here we go.
On second down, Burrow sliding out of the pocket. And he will slide to a stop. He does have the first down. A solid gain of 15 yards, and the sticks move. And now an audible here into something else.
12, 11, 11, 11, 11.
First down, here's Burrow. He gets this in the hands of Mixon. And he's got this down to the 35. 19 yards there on the catch and run. Whatever the discussions were at halftime to try to slow down this offense, it has not worked to this point.
Yeah, I have a vision right now of everything that was discussed at the half just being torn in shreds or being erased off of the Microsoft Surface tablets because none of it is working. They are really locked.
And all the way in for a Cincinnati score. Jamar Chase, his second touchdown of the afternoon, as his guys have opened up a very comfortable lead. And McPherson on for the extra point. And that'll push the lead up to 29 now.
Makes the score Bengals 42, Ravens 13.
After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23.
Let's go
The
now.
Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. A CD, they certainly know the hole that they face as they begin the second half. They have to do what precious few teams have done in NFL history, and that's try to come back from a 4-possession deficit.
And partner, you know, as that team gathers, they're saying to each other, you never say never, right? Because if you're on an NFL roster, that's how you have to think. You can always come back and win a ball game. And let's face it, we saw a certain Super Bowl, a 25-point lead late, that wasn't enough to put someone away. But that being said, this task is near impossible. Let's face it. And
that's caught inside the 35. And in for the Ravens touchdown. Jahmyr Gibbs, 77 yards. And the Ravens get a bit closer. Tucker able to connect on the extra point. And that'll cut the lead down now to 22. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. And he'll elect not to run with it. And a fair catch on the kickoff will move the ball to the 25.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive. Still operating with a comfortable lead despite the score a moment ago as they begin 1st and 10. A throw there, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
Oftentimes when you're losing a game and the team's still throwing with this kind of a lead, you start playing a little more physically. And they took that opportunity right there to be extremely physical and force that incompletion.
And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26. And they're going to hurry back to the line now. On 3rd down, Burrow. Short throw to Smith. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. So 1st and 10, and if they score on this drive, might have to start digging in our second half blowout material. From the shotgun, Joe Burrow. That's caught inside the 20. And he's going to be out down inside the 20 at the 15. 33 yards that time.
Here we go.
Now Burrow going to change things up.
11 MT.
From the red zone now, here's Burrow 1st down. And he's got it. Touchdown, Bengals. A 15-yard touchdown grab. And the Bengals are able to add on to that lead. Extra point by McPherson, up and good. And that'll push the lead up to 29 now.
Ravens 20. Evan McPherson to kick off for Cincinnati.
After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. And this is fielded just short of the goal line, but the fair catch means this drive will begin at the 25. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. A strong showing their last time out. They scored the touchdown, but Charles, they look up and they're still down double digits, so you feel like just to keep pace, this drive probably needs to end in the end zone as well.
Yeah, and I think the best move for them is to not worry about how far they are down on the scoreboard, but to just remember the last drive and how it ended. Go ahead and try and repeat that. Then you can look at the scoreboard and see where this game is.
Off play action, it's Cunningham. And he'll be taken down by the Bengal pressure. And they're going to speed things up here. Cunningham looking to throw. That's going deep for Bateman. This is caught inside the 15. It's a big play there for Baltimore. 49 yards. Cunningham to throw. They still can't get it. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Ravens touchdown. An 8-yard touchdown run. And the Ravens are able to make some inroads here to that deficit. They'll look to throw. And they don't get it. They tried for the two-point conversion there, but unsuccessful. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. Fair catch going to be taken, and this will be moved out to the 25. The Bengals drive about to get going. And now you've got the clock winding down here in the third quarter. You're 3 scores to the good. What's your approach on this drive?
Too early to fully commit to playing the clock game. Yet at the same time, you're also not going pell-mell like you would in 2-minute offense. This is what NFL offenses call 4-minute football. Take the clock out of the game a little bit, wind it down, but at the same time, keep advancing the ball down the field.
11, 11. 11, 11, 11. Gotta go, gotta go.
Now Burrow. And he's going to be brought down here in the backfield. So that'll leave Burrow and the Bengals with a 3rd and long after that sack we just saw. He'll drop to throw. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before it's back now in Baltimore. A lot of folks starting to make their way to the parking lot. Their guys trail big here to begin quarter number 4.
11, 11, 11. 12, 12, 12. 11 MT, 11 MT.
On 1st and 10, Joe Burrow. Throw left side complete. That's Clark. And all the way in for a Cincinnati score. A great play there with his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Bengals are closing in on a 4-1 start as they extend their 4th quarter lead. Extra point by McPherson, up and good. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to that big lead. And he won't return this one. He'll go down to a knee, and they'll start at the 25. The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. Their mini 2-game win streak appears it might be going by the wayside unless they can pull a rabbit out of their hat. Pressure comes, and down he goes. There's Sam Hubbard that time in there to bring him to the ground.
Guys with his talent in the pocket aren't supposed to be getting hit like this, and you know an intense conversation with the offensive line is going to occur after this one. Might not be from him, but the offensive line coach will have plenty to say about this game.
And pressure coming, and they got him once again. The Ravens on 3rd down. Just 1 for 5 to this point. This will be 3rd and a mile. Now Cunningham. That's going deep for Bateman. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. And he's able to get it back to right around the 27. Now Burrow changing things up here.
11 MT, take. 11 MT, 11 mighty, 11 mighty.
They'll try and start this drive in the air. Got his man complete over the middle. It's Smith. And he doesn't quite make it, taking it within an eyelash. Dropped at the 1. That's caught at the 3. Touchdown. T. Higgins. A 1-yard touchdown reception. And the Bengals add another 6 points to what's going to be a blowout victory. Extra point by McPherson, up and good. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to that big lead. After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. And he'll elect not to run with it. The fair catch will move this out to the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
Here we go, here we go.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. Well, we said it at halftime that they would need a nearly perfect second half to erase that deficit that they were facing, CD. But unfortunately, the second half has pretty much been a carbon copy of the first.
Yeah, that early lead was almost insurmountable the way their opponent was playing. And, partner, they do have some good news, though. This one is getting close to being over, and they can try and hit the reset button. And that's caught inside the 30.
It's a big play there for Baltimore. 51 yards. So barely time to catch our breath. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the red zone. Now Cunningham. That's taken in by Duvernay. And down inside the 15 he goes. On 1st and 10, Cunningham flushed out right. And the stop will come inside the 5 at the 4. He'll get 10 there all on his own, but it'll be 2nd down.
Well, it certainly appears to me that the defensive guys are starting to look a little bit tired while he still has some fresh legs. Not the biggest gain we've seen on a scramble, but still some positive yardage on a play that initially looked like a sure win for the defense.
Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo. Here's Cunningham. And he fires one, but incomplete.
That incompletion is not a surprise with the way that this one has gone, and the frustration of body language is evident everywhere. This team, they've really been put through the ringer in this one.
Got to try it here. He's back to throw. And it's intercepted at the goal line. And he will bring it back. It's a pick 6 from Bengals TD. McPherson on for the point after. Now this one was over a while ago as they just add on to their big lead.
Bengals 70, Ravens 26. Kevin McPherson, the kickoff.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6. And now the kick is away. But no run back here. Fair catch, and this will come out to the 25.
Ravens take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. Where we stand right now in the 4th quarter, this one pretty much out of reach. And, Charles, I know they're going to be disappointed about several things with this ball game, but the self-inflicted wounds, they've had several turnovers. You would have to think that's going to be something they're going to discuss heavily in the film session in the coming days.
You're absolutely right about that, partner, because they're going to have to sit in that film room and watch every error that they made and figure out how to not do it in the future. And mentally, I think a lot of the guys are already starting to think about, okay, how do we put this behind us and get better for the next time out? This, they'll use as motivation for the rest of the time that they play to hopefully never be in this type of situation again.
A play fake. Now Cunningham. Over the middle, complete. It's Flowers. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. Now you've got to hustle your guys to the line and get them set. Now a 1st down throw, Cunningham. That's caught. It's Flowers. And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Cunningham. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
We've seen this quite a few times in this game. Offensive line unable to keep leverage, unable to keep people away, facing a lot of pressure. Fortunate just to get rid of it.
One of the reasons they're down is that inability, though, to stop the pressure. We saw another example of it there. And he's got another 1st down as the tackle's going to be made at the Bengals 17-yard line. Again, he'll drop to throw. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. There he goes, right side. Well, partner, I got to tell you, I'm trying to think of something positive to say for this offense, but I'd have to be a spin doctor for that one. This has been a tough performance to watch.
And I think it's hard at this point to actually identify what's really gone wrong. I guess the catch-all is everything. Doesn't sound like real sharp analysis, but I don't have much else for you.
And the scoreboard just lopsided, and it's been ugly from the get-go. Now the Bengals going to use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. Now Burrow changing the look.
11 coming. 11, 12, 12.
That one looks like he'll throw here. This is caught. And inside the 5 here before he's out of bounds right at the 3. Well, they probably don't need to run a play here, but you wonder if they're going to be able to resist on 1st and goal. Now they'll change things up.
11 MT, 11 MT. Stop.
They're passing here. Joe Burrow. That one thrown away from the pocket. The officials kind of looking at each other, but they'll say there was a receiver in the area, so no penalty, just an incomplete pass. Mixon. Diving for the end zone, and he'll get there. Touchdown.
Touchdown, Cincinnati.
Burrow and the Bengals offense staying put. They'll go for 2 here.
11 mighty. Stop.
They'll try and throw for it. And oh, it'll be intercepted.
It's interesting that when it comes to 2-point conversions, even heavy run teams tend to throw the ball in these situations. In this case, this one was intercepted.
Yeah, they weren't fooled. They were ready for the pass, picked it off.
Evan McPherson to kick off for Cincinnati.
After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. This will be taken in just shy of the goal line. Fair catch will move this out to the 25.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. This is just an exercise in futility. Do you even bother running a play here offensively?
I wouldn't, because now is not going to erase what's happened during the game. So after it's over, you're going to go to the film, find out where the game was really lost. But this is not a situation now where you're going to make up for anything.
We'll see what they do here. And they'll get this well